All right, here we go. Heading into the quarterfinals. Let's see here. Here we go. So, uh, I just finished up the game with Snake with a win there, so I'll get my check mark. I'll be moving up here to play against. Apologize if I say it incorrect. Popovich. If you don't know him, he is the creator of the AA Calc 1942 calculator for Axis and Allies Online. Uh, As you can see, he knocked off Caster Rav and then beat General AM in the Sweet 16. And I'll tell you right now, anybody who beats General AM gets mad respect from me. General AM is one of those real top players in there. You can see some of the other ones in here. Commander CDs waiting for Davinator and Matt Yahoo. Snoopy waiting on Mund and Armatus. Quentin waiting on Antron Golden and Vic Wheezy. And then we're in here. So that's our quarterfinals. So, like I said, he is the creator of the AA1942calc.com calculator. If you are not using this calculator, what in the world are you doing? This is just the by far at this point the best calculator out there. So just going to put a plug in for him because this made life so much easier once he created this calculator instead of using the other ones and being creative with them. So, all right, let's get into the game. So we decided to choose randomly, and the bot chose me for allies. So it'll be me taking on his Axis, which, by the way, he is a solid platinum player, multiple seasons. If you're in Discord, the times I've seen him post, has been all extremely solid posts. I totally expect this to be a very challenging game, so I am going to stick with what I know. We are going to hope for neutral dice all through round one, including for the Axis side. I don't want any lopsided round one games personally. So here we go. We're not going to try anything strange or unique. I will tell you if for some reason I get lucky and I get that point where all he has is a bomber and I have 3 tanks and I can retreat with the 3 tanks, I probably will. So, and then we'll deal with what that means later. Just because I like that flexibility. What can I say? Alright, so double check. Don't want to do anything stupid. 12 and 9. Looks good. Should we do the West Russia first? Alright. 3 hits, okay. 3 hits back, not so okay. Ugh. Need to get this with no hitbacks. There we got him. No hitbacks. Oh, that's gonna be tough. Boy, that's already not so great. Start with 4 in there. So that automatically means he can stack Corellia G1 without any questions there. So that changes my plans here too, because I don't know that retreating would be an option. Oy. Good. Okay. Need some big hits here. And I did mean fighter, not bomber, when I said I would retreat. I just realized I said that wrong. Oh, good gracious. It's irrelevant now. We need 3 hits right here. Let's get some whiffs. Get some whiffs. Not what I wanted to see. But I think we gotta retreat this. Boy. Not a good round 1. This is gonna be an uphill battle. Have to pull out the best of the best. So with those results, I'm not gonna mess with my 4 here. I'm gonna need infantry getting back, so we're gonna be pulling them back. I am gonna leave my 1. I always leave the 1 there. Only I'm gonna put him there, but I'm still gonna go my cruiser fighter and put my UK fighter in there. Just with all the lost Russian units, I just need to go ahead and pull back what I can pull back quickly, so we're just gonna go ahead and do that. Yeah. I dislike these bits here. Alright, well, I'm going to leave there. I guess it's been a while since I've had a result where I didn't get Ukraine, so I'm just going to double check, make sure I can put my fighter in my builds and be safe with him blitzing tanks and fighters and battleship transport real quick. So I'm pretty sure it's fine, but I just got to double check it. Now I want to do something stupid right off the bat. Alright, see you in UK 1. Alright, guys, here we go. UK 1 time. Big turn. At least in my book, it's a big turn. So Germany, they bought 11 infantry, 2 artilleries. The combat, they took Karelia as expected. Went over, took TJ, no losses. And the bigger thing was the C-Zone 7 bit. So he did the 10-7, 10-1, 7 survived with 1 living, so this sub is going to survive to G2 no matter what, plus his 6 fighters. So he's going to have 7 targeting C-Zone 7. I could build the carrier destroyer, bring the cruiser up, 2 fighters have 5 for 7. You know, presuming the US takes out here. So the one thing with the bad Russia, I was going, okay, well then if we're going to go KGF, which is what I was planning on doing, then I got to be fast and aggressive on Germany because they're going to build up quickly and be hard to break down after that. Building up quickly means having a transport alive and building a transport with a carrier type thing, or you know, maybe or something more quickly than staring at not even really wanting to build not even able to build a transport with a carrier destroyer cruiser. And so looking at UK 3 being the earliest that the UK could start attacking Germany. So this starts making me go, uh-oh. So to put it frankly, this stinks really badly. The good news for me, I guess, I find it good news he did not put the AA in Karelia, so I could potentially take that battle to try to get into it. I mean, you know, let me back up a second here. This starting R1 G1 versus a top 50 platinum player who just knocked off General AM, he's not going to give me a lot. It's going to be hard for me to, you know, scrounge back into this game. So I've got to start choosing where do I want to take risks. I'm going to have to take risks, period. That's a fact. Or present him with favorable things and just see where his risk taking level is at. Um, so I could take this battle that's slightly favored to Germany and hope for some good outcomes. That's one way of risk. That's like a, I don't know, like a 45% Russia chance or something like that. Or we could come down to C Zone 37. I do not like doing C Zone 37. I hate doing C Zone 37 as it is. Um, it seems like the couple times that I've done it outside of being able to pull the destroyer back, C Zone 37 hasn't gone well. I think at one time I had it go really well, but other times it just has not gone well. But C Zone 37 is at least a 63% chance of going well versus a 45% chance. And hey, this gets me back into a KJF. Woohoo! And what the heck? This is a game. I'm thinking I'm going to do just something absolutely absurd because this is the way I play. This is going to get ugly fast in a KJF with him having 6 fighters and Corellia on G1. This is going to get ugly fast. I'm going to scramble for everything I can buy. Hopefully, I can push it to a G8, G9, but heck, it wouldn't surprise me if we're looking at a G7 here, and hopefully not sooner than that. Because I'm also going to have trouble taking care of the battleship, so he's going to have some accelerated movement there if he wants. It's not going to be pretty, to put it simply. I'm going to try to prepare for the battleship on round 2 as best as I can, but there's going to be limitations. Normally I set it up so that I'll take TJ, bring U.S. fighter here, bring U.S. fighter over, have the bomber over. U.S. is dead zoning all the Mediterranean, so that if he does come back over to here, then I would have UK dead zoning C zone 14. I'm going to bring the cruiser down here, and I'm going to have my bomber able to get there, but I'm going to have a cruiser bomber dead zone instead of a 3-unit dead zone. It's what it is. And even there, the Eastern Med's going to be in trouble, in particular C Zone 17 potentially, because I was planning on doing my usual cruiser fighter 61, bring the fighter in to Sichuan, but if I'm going 37, that's not going to happen. So this is going to be a potential profitable battle, and one that Japan may take, which will kill this fighter to come over to Transjordan. So that may hamper my dead zoning this end. Now I am going to bring my 2 UK fighters in here and my bomber, so I'll be able to dead zone 16 and 15 at least. 17 potentially as long as I keep TJ. And I have 2 fighters survive C Zone 37, because if I have my 2 fighters survive C Zone 37, then they're going to land on a carrier I'm dropping in 35. Yes, I said I'm going to do something a little different, and they'd be able to go over here. So yeah, buy. I'm thinking I'm going to drop 2 destroyers and a carrier in India. Because, why? Because I just want to. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and I just want to see what it does. If we can wipe out C Zone 37 and have 2 fighters survive, we're great. If we have 1 fighter survive, well, then he's got a fighter, destroyer, bomber that can reach there. If I have 1 fighter survive, I'll have 4 units. He'll have 4 units. He'll have already lost a battleship and a carrier, and he'll know I'm doing a KJF. So does he send that when we know US is going to be building fast? I don't know. We'll see what he thinks on that. If I have 2 fighters survive, then I'm sitting actually pretty decently, and that'll also dead zone 17. If not, all I'm going to have is a fighter bomber of US to hit C Zone 17, and depending on the situation, we may just have to take it. So, any case, I'm going to be radical. We're going to do something stupid. I'm probably going to lose this game very fast, but we're going to have fun with it at the very least. So this is in essence doubling down on C Zone 37. This is saying I'm going to succeed in 37, and I'm going to have a second fleet sitting there ready to go, and we're just going to tear up Japan fast. But if C Zone 37 doesn't go well, I've got my backup plan, and that's dropping all of this up in C Zone 7 with the cruiser coming up, landing my fighters there, and just say sayonara to India and start planning a game with J3 India. Maybe having Japan worry about going through India, and I can harass them long enough that'll help Russia recover. Who knows? Not what I want to see. Not what I want to do. But here we go. So, assuming this goes well, and assuming I kill both fighters, I know, assuming, but even if I just kill the battleship carrier or just kill the carrier, and the fighters live and have to land, I'm taking this one. The fighters won't be able to reach here. This fighter can go 1, 2, 3, 4. We can't reach. The bomber can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But can't do anything. So my transport's going to be okay here. So we're just going to wham on in there. Worst case scenario, which is bad, he sets up a J2 timing. And I can transport those back. But I just want to make sure I kill these as efficiently as possible. We really don't want to lose any units there. And I want to be prepared for, transport, tank, battleship. We do want to take care of him. As much as I want to bomb something, I don't think I want to bomb anything and lose them. So, yes, 50 or 37, that's going to be the big one. Sometimes I like to take a cheap shot at Borneo instead, but I think I just want to try to solidify this, try to keep this as dead zoned as possible based on some of the things I may have to do with US. So this is a game all about compromising to try to get it into it. So Germany's going to be fast. So what I need to do is be fast somewhere. It's going to be hard for me to be fast against Germany because of this Atlantic setup. I still have a chance to be fast against Japan. So that's what I'm going to go for. Wish me luck. I don't even want to hit this button. All right, dice. Pour. Did I forget anybody? Sub, 2 cruisers, 2, 4, 6 units first to 4. I believe that's all we can do, right? I don't do C Zone 37 enough. I don't really honestly remember. I think that's it. Here we go. TJ first. Really want to take this with no losses. So him not buying a German bomber actually helps me a little bit. All right, go infantry. Whiff. Rats. But that gives me enough to to dead zone Egypt at least. All right, here we go. Come on, let's start with a good surprise shot from the sub. Let's go subs. Come on, get some hits. Get some whiffs. Oh, I haven't even thought about this. What do I want to lose? We want to lose that. We need to get 3 more hits. Gosh, do we want to get rid of the sub? Where's that sub could hit one of those guys? What do we say? Alright. It appears that I got better chance of my fighter surviving by taking the sub. Like I said, I so don't do C-Zone 37. I honestly hadn't even thought about the different consequences, so I want to go ahead and get 3 hits right here, right now. And that's about as... That's why I never do C-Zone 37. Never ever. I don't even know. I might even just concede this game here. I don't want to waste time. Come back here, buddy. I don't even know what to do here because, I mean, he's toast. I think the battleship's the only one that can reach him from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the battleship can choose which transport they want to kill. If I went this way, the sub could kill that one, the battleship that one. So it'd be a both loss. I mean, I don't even know how I'd stop the VC turn 3, 4, 5 VC win. Because I can't get enough allied ships up and running to hit France. I think this is going to be a concede the game. It's just dice were not in my favor this game. So, all right. Okay. I actually started playing for a second, forgetting to do a recording. Mainly because I'm sure this game is already not very entertaining, but nonetheless, just for those entertainment purposes, Japan bought 2 transports, 3 infantry, artillery. Did pretty standard attacks as far as everything went. Nothing special. He did go ahead and attack Pearl. The fun fact is, uh, Yunnan, no units lost. Anhui, no units lost. What's that? I mean, come on. That never happens. Baryasha, no units lost. Pearl, he lost a fighter and cruiser, which is about to be expected. So, perfect on the ground. No losses for Japan. So, anyways, I don't even know what I'm doing. I bought two transports, a carrier, a fighter, or an infantry. I bought a fighter for the heck of it. Just thinking I'm going to need to get defensive units into the center of the board as quickly as possible, and we've got enough AA and other units to kind of fill the 2 transports. So I really didn't think too hard on it. I just did it at this point. So there we go. I don't even think it's worth. I'm not even going to bother with the sub. I don't really. He's not bothering me. I'll grab what we can grab. I'm actually, I mean, we got to play Risk, right? I mean, it just is. So we're going to take a cheap shot at Ukraine here so that Russia can have something to do here. I don't even know what, but they can do something. And, yeah, looks fun. No, this is not a battle I normally would do. And more seriously, I am going to go ahead and attack Karelia. If this goes well, then I'm going to have to use all my units. He'll have his 1 in Bello. He'll have 5 tanks and 6 fighters. I'll have 2 AAs. But the more of these 6 units I can have and the 2 fighters coming back, the happier I'll be for hopefully possibly protecting West Russia for a turn. So that's really why I'm doing it, so I don't have to use units in there. Plus, I just want to see just how bad my luck can go. What the heck? Why not? Let's see here. At least we got a couple hits there. And without a return hit. Yay! We'll give it 1 round. Yay! Boo! That cost more than it was worth. Oh well. He's got that sub coming. And I mean, I've got to get units going as fast as possible. I can't just sit here and dilly-dally around with the U.S. transports. So, yeah. We're going to put them in risk. I mean, he's going to be able to attack the sub on destroyer. Whatever. Hopefully we don't lose it. Forgot about this guy. So again, not putting too much thought into this. The only thing I am going to double check is if Corelli goes well and if everything moves in there, what kind of defense do I need in West Russia here? So I'm going to pause real quick just to check that. Yeah, I don't even know why I bothered checking. I mean, we just got to go ahead and take it, right? And no matter what the odds are, we'll take whatever the odds are on West Russia if that even becomes relevant. Am I forgetting anything here? So we got going against his 13 units. We got our 13 units. 6 infantry, 2, 3, 2. So yeah, definitely his favor. We're gonna look for what, like 7 hits first round of dice rolls. That's what we were looking for. You get 2 hits on defense. Implausible. Nothing's implausible. Implausible. Come on. I don't. I give up. This is game over. Oh, oh. Yeah, I'm gonna call this game right here. So yeah, I don't yeah, we're just gonna call it. Well, I guess technically it was about as short as my game against Snake. Maybe I need to be more patient and trying to find better ways, but when it comes down to it, when you've got bad dice, really bad dice early, you got to take risks somewhere. Whether it's now or later. In general, what I find in the game, when you're behind, it's better to take the risk sooner than later because normally the odds are just going to get worse and worse, especially when you know you're playing someone that's pretty good. Maybe if you're playing someone that's just a complete rookie and you don't know anything about, then maybe you play more conservatively and look for them to make mistakes. But you know, I know he is an excellent player. He's not going to make a bunch of silly mistakes to let me in this. So I needed to try to find ways to combat it. So we tried C Zone 37. Um, that went disastrously. It would have been great if it would have if the double down would have worked. That would have been pretty sweet, and seen what had happened there. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. Dice continued into Japan. The American fighter just trying to do something to pick apart little things, and then the Russian Karelia. Again, that was a 45% chance, I want to say, if I remember right, something like that. So it wasn't like I was expected to do well, but I had to take chances, and I just out of respect to him, out of respect to you guys, I'm not going to sit here and beat my head against a game that's just not meant to be. So, oh well. So this is a early exit out of the tournament, unfortunately. I was really kind of hoping to get a chance to meet Quentin again if he won his next one, but I gotta get my revenge on him. He's knocked me out of the tournament 2 or 3 times in the semifinals. So, but anyways, hang in there. I hope to have some more videos. Early exit here. It means I might get a chance to do a couple more of the videos, finish up the trading video and some of the Africa India videos and different things I had on my mind, and update some KJF stuff. And keep your eye out for the Doers tournament videos that I'm going to be having coming out. We're going to be entering the elimination bracket there pretty soon, and Terrence and I are in the well, we're automatically into the quarterfinals at this point. So, all right, that'll be it for this game.